Hey, this is the pizza here, and I'm going to be showing you guys a first look at Treasure Trove, which now that I've actually been in the instance might take me a little bit before I can actually do a full run. All you're going to see right now is the very first hallway, which isn't much. One of my friends offered to get me through the first hallway so I could complete a quest. And I'm also going to be showing you something else at the end of the video, but I'll wait till the end to show you. So about Treasure Trove, it's a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. You saw with that first group of enemies, they hit me for 1,000 damage, and that's just like a normal attack. And so there I'm collecting the crystal balls that my friend is helping me get. And so my friend's a mage and he can get through all these enemies pretty quickly. And what I do in this, I don't really attack anything. I'm just kind of hanging back, you know, seeing how everything goes, considering this is the first time I've been in here. And I can't really do much damage to these guys, so I don't really have much to do. But back to the instance, so it's a pirate-themed instance, as is the entire Ravenfell area. And to get to it, you need to go to the eastern coast of Ravenfell. Well, there's only one coast. So go to the coast of Ravenfell, and you'll see on the near the bottom of the map there's the Black Sail Camp, I think it's called. I'm not quite sure, but if you go there, then go to the northwestern part of that camp, you'll find the entrance to this cave. And it's not hard to get to, you just gotta walk in. I think there is an attunement quest chain, which means you need to complete a quest chain before you can get in. And I think the chain is the one where you kill Huck. I'm not certain, but just know that you should probably get, well, you will get all the other quests in the area done before you go into Treasure Trove, because Treasure Trove is so much more difficult than everything else in the area. So you see here I get an effect on me called Lasting Burn, and it's doing 380 damage, I think, every second, which that's pretty brutal. And I thought it was just a short thing, but it turns out it lasts like 20 something seconds. And I'm not 100% sure where it came from, but it may have come from a cannon that's up ahead, which you'll see in a second. My friend tells me to stay back, and I'm frantically healing myself. And then my friend, who has a higher secondary priest than me, casts a better regen that can just keep me at full health. So I'm collecting the balls because I don't really know what's going on. And I should really be staying back away from this hallway, because you see that group of enemies up ahead. There's actually a cannon behind them, and there's someone manning the cannon. And I'm pretty sure the cannon is what's causing these massive amounts of damage. Like you saw those 1,124, like 3 in a row of those. And so here my friend tells me to get back, and I didn't really think it was anything urgent, so I just kinda sit here and collect the crystal balls. And apparently there's not really any good stats that drop in here. The main thing is the actual the equipment, and mainly the quests that are completed in here, because all the quests in here, if you do all of them, they give a pretty good amount of experience. And also Trader, which I've already talked about before in other videos. Really, really good one-handed sword that I want to get eventually. So you see my friend taking out the guy on the cannon. And once again, I'm not sure if that lasting burn came from the cannon or if it's one of the spell effects from an enemy. So here we basically already cleared out the first hallway, and I'm just going around collecting the crystal balls. So this was my first time in Treasure Trove. Well, second time actually. One time I went in, saw the enemies, and walked out. That was a long time ago actually, when I first heard about Treasure Trove. So you see my friend's got Lasting Burn, and I didn't really know how far we were going because it said the first hallway, and I wasn't sure where the first hallway ended, but it ends right at this wooden gate you see up ahead. And past that point, you'll probably need a larger party than just 2 people to clear out, because then you start getting larger groups of enemies, as you can see around the corner. So I'm just like, okay, what do I do now? And then a friend tells me just go collect all the orbs. Pretty much done here. So that was my first time in Treasure Trove. Not really anything interesting. Just thought it'd be nice to show you guys a little sneak peek of what's coming up soon. I might have my guild bring me through a run of this, which would be very nice. And also, to be a main tank in Treasure Trove, you apparently need about 15,000 health, so I'm a little bit off that. I've got about 11,200, 300 health, somewhere around there. And still need a lot more though, so gotta get those stamina stats. It's just a lot of collecting stats right now, so kind of slow progress. So I'm done with the quest and go back, collect my reward. So now I'm going on to the next part of the video, which isn't very long, but if you remember a while back, I attempted a solo of the windmill, which quickly ended at Hodu, who took me down in a couple seconds with his fire spells. So that wasn't very good, but I decided now that I have so much more health, I'll go back, try again. And this is what happened. So yep, here's Hodu. I cut out all the other parts because there's really nothing else in here but giant mobs of people. So here's Hodu. I see how much damage my Rising Tide will do to him. Not much. And so now here I'm just trying to focus on taking him down as fast as possible before he can get too many fire spells out. So he says, you have no chance, yada yada, burn, ancient language. And then he does about 6,000 damage. And apparently that's a one-time deal because he doesn't cast it again. And as soon as you get him to about 35% HP, or 40% HP I think. Yeah, 40% HP, he will disappear. And I had no idea what to do after that. So if you can get him down to 40% HP before he kills you, which most people who are high level and have good equipment can, then you can solo this. And here's, I found the ghost of a fallen hero. He's like, are you here for the treasure? I came here to challenge Hodu, but as you can see I failed. And then he says yada yada, danger's getting close, and then what do you know, there's Hodu. So Hodu pops back up and finish him off. He doesn't even cast any more fire spells, so it wasn't bad. And down he goes. So I got one of each type of level 25 elite crystal, and my backpack's full, so I couldn't pick them up just then, and you'll see me throwing out a couple things to make room. But I also got some level 1 materials. I got a zinc nugget, and I think zinc sand, mountain demon bundle, and I can't remember what else I got. I know I got one more thing, and it's in my inventory somewhere in the bottom there. Don't know quite where it is, but all that together actually makes this a very profitable run. So, because you can sell that stuff on the auction house. I'm not sure how much exactly because I haven't sold it yet, but I know life crystals do sell for a good deal. So that was my successful solo of the windmill. Nice to come back and redeem myself after getting slaughtered. So that's it for this video. Till next time.